America is on fire. Not the kind of fire you can douse with a hose, the kind that eats through the soul of a nation. Families are barely hanging on. SNAP benefits are about to be slashed from millions, and the economy teeters like a rickety chair on one leg. People are losing their homes, their sanity, and their faith in a system that looks more like theater than governance. And what is Speaker Mike Johnson doing? He's keeping Congress in recess. Because heaven forbid Adelita Grijalva, a duly elected member, be sworn in while the power players figure out how to keep their secrets sealed. While the country burns, Johnson's playing hall monitor in the world's most expensive kindergarten. Every minute he delays, Americans pay the price. Yet the silence surrounding him grows louder. The same silence that's wrapped itself around the Jeffrey Epstein story like a fog nobody wants to clear. According to new reports, Epstein bragged about blackmailing powerful men. He claimed he had footage, leverage, over people whose names we still aren't allowed to know. The FBI says there's no credible list, and Pam Bondi insists such a thing doesn't exist. But if the list doesn't exist, what exactly are these powerful men so desperate to keep from surfacing? Why is Congress being held hostage over a swearing-in while these files sit untouched? Why are the same names that circle Epstein's orbit the ones whose interests keep being protected? Pam Bondi can say no list all she wants, but survivors say otherwise. There were cameras, there were tapes, there were girls, trafficked, silenced, discarded. And while officials pat themselves on the back for finding nothing credible, the American people are supposed to nod along like trained seals. This isn't about politics anymore. It's about decency, about justice, about who this country belongs to. Because when a Speaker of the House blocks progress while pretending it's procedural, and when the same power structure that looked away from Epstein's crimes still controls the narrative, you have to ask, who is really running this country? The people? Or the protectors of the people on that non-existent list? Epstein thrived because men with money, power, and moral rot protected him, and each other. They built walls of secrecy and called it national interest. They used little girls as bargaining chips, and then used the media as cleanup crew. And now, the same machinery is grinding away in Washington. The timing couldn't be clearer or more insulting. While ordinary Americans ration groceries and choose between rent and medication, our so-called leaders stall, posture, and protect ghosts from Epstein's island. They tell us the house is fine while the roof collapses. Enough already. It's time for someone, anyone, to say what every sane person is thinking. If you were involved in the abuse of children, you don't deserve privacy. You deserve prosecution, no exceptions. No political spin, no client list mystery. This isn't left versus right. This is right versus wrong. Look for my deeper dive into this one, y'all. Like and subscribe to the channel so you get every video. This is Sensible Sue signing off.